Guys, so as you can see, it's cold, it's snowy, but nothing's gonna stop us from going to the gym and getting those New Year 2016 gains, right guys? So yeah, let's go. Yo, what is good guys? So today I will be talking about gaining weight and gaining muscle for skinny guys. So first of all, of course, the main thing that you gotta do is you gotta eat a lot of food. You gotta eat big to get big. And for a lot of young lifters, skinny guys, that's the main problem, you know. You think that you're eating enough when in reality you're not. And that was my problem, you know. When I just started lifting, I thought that I was eating a lot of food, maybe even too much, and I was like always feeling full, but I was still not gaining weight. And now when I look back at that, I understand that actually the amounts of food that I was eating were not nearly enough, you know, to gain weight. So yeah guys, eating big, I would still suggest going on a slow bulk or clean bulk. How it's different from dirty bulking, of course. Dirty bulk, you will be gaining more weight faster, but at the same time you will be gaining more fat. And clean bulk, you would have to track your progress, and you would only be gaining around 1 pound of weight in 1 week. So that would be clean bulk, and you will be gaining more lean muscle that way, you know. And dirty bulk, you know, it could be really discouraging to a young lifter, because let's say you're just working out and what you see is you're just getting fatter and just you see no definition in your muscles. But yeah guys, if that's not discouraging to you, you can go on a dirty bulk. The results, again, they will be there. But for me, if you consider bodybuilding you know, something that you consider doing for a long time, I don't really see a reason for you to go on dirty bulk, because, well, clean bulk, as I said, you know, the results will come, the weight will come, and you will still, you know, be leaner throughout the process. Now, the amount of protein that you should be taking, I would say you would have to take 1 gram of protein. I have a video about that, you can watch that as well. So yeah guys, that's when talking about nutrition, which is most often the main problem that skinny guys have. Now, another thing guys, don't forget that every time you go to the gym, you gotta challenge yourself. You can't get comfortable with lifting weights. And I actually also have a video about progressive overload, what you have to do. A lot of guys will just tell you, just keep adding weight to the bar or keep lifting heavier weights basically. And they say just add like 5 pounds, you know, or 2 pounds, whatever the weight, every workout. But listen guys, that's not everything what progressive overload is all about, because just multiply those 5 pounds and, well, just calculate, you know, how much weight you would have to be lifting in, let's say, 1 year, 2 years, or even 5 years. And of course the amounts will be impossible to actually be lifting. So adding weight is not the only way how to progress. Things that you gotta actually be doing, you should be switching exercises up, you know. Should be 1 week should be working with the heavy weights, other week you should be working with lighter weights, different exercises, different rep ranges. So just, you know, you gotta shock your muscles, keep them guessing, you know, that they would have to work hard, and just keep it different, you know guys. But of course, adding weight, I'm not saying you don't have to do that. Obviously you do have, but it's not the only thing that progressive overload is all about. Okay guys, another thing you really have to do is you gotta drink a lot of water. Just keep it next to you all the time. Let's say you're sitting at the computer, maybe watching TV. Have a glass of water or a bottle of water next to you and just drink it. I recommend around 4.5 liters of water. That's what I drink. Well, of course, that's not some ultimate truth. but that's what I would suggest, guys. So yeah, drinking water, again, to get bigger and to get stronger. And finally, guys, the last thing you really have to do, which is the key to success in everything in life, it's consistency. So guys, if you don't see results in like a couple of weeks or in a month, don't give up, just keep working and the results will come. So stay consistent, don't skip your workouts. If you have some really important things, of course there can be some exceptions, but a lot of guys, they like work out for a couple of weeks, then they don't go to the gym for a week. That's not the way to do it, guys. If you're serious about this, you gotta be consistent. And of course, getting rest, again, is something you gotta do, but let's say you work out 5 days a week, you rest for 2. That's what I do, and that's what I suggest you doing. If you're not able to do it, of course you can get some workout program that will maybe be 3 days a week or 4 days. But if it's, let's say, just you work out 1 week, then the next week you just sit at home, that's not gonna work, guys. And finally, what I wanted to say is that you really shouldn't trust supplements too much. Like a lot of guys, they buy all kinds of useless supplements, and guys, these supplements, they're not some miracle. They do work, but some of them, the results are so minimal that seriously it's not even worth spending money, on using them. For example, mass gainers. I've tried them, I use them, I thought I was seeing results, but actually I was just eating more at that time, and in reality I should have just spent my money on actual food, and that would have been much more beneficial to me in gaining weight. And what I would suggest, again, protein, but again, you can get it from food. Creatine, perhaps because researchers, prove that it does work. Other than that, some vitamins, fish oil. But again, guys, you can get through even without those things. So yeah, don't rely on supplements. Okay, guys, so that would be the video for today. Those were my tips. Those were the tips that I did to grow. And honestly, if you're like 140 pounds, 190 centimeters tall, that's what I used to be, guys. I was really tall, very skinny. You can see my transformation video, and obviously, I weigh a lot more now. I managed to grow. Take my advice, and you will be growing as well. If you have any questions, message me. Also, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. All the natural bodybuilders, much respect to all of you guys. If you're natty, check my videos out, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.